Hello, good YouTubers out there. All About Nat is back for another video. How are you guys? I'm still buzzing from yesterday and reaching 100 subs. So thank you again, every single one of you who has supported me up to this point, and hopefully more of you in the future. On that subject, so to thank you, and one of lucky person out there will get this and this. All the details are down below in the description. This is on till April the 9th. I'm going to draw it live on YouTube. Not YouTube at all, what am I talking about? I'm going to draw it live on Instagram. So yeah, the London store business card and the cuffs keyring will go to one lucky person out there. So yes, follow every single step. You have to do all the steps for it to count. If you haven't done the step, I'm afraid it won't go on the list. I have to be strict. Strict Nat. I just wanted to, first of all, just tell you what's been happening in my brain over the last couple of months. So, as you know, if you've been following my channel from the start, I'm not a big runners fan. So, you know, sneakers I'm talking, trainers. I'm not a big runner trainer person. And all my collection, as you've seen, all my collection is predominantly retro sort of basketball type shoes. But in the last couple of months, well, don't get me wrong, I'm not suddenly all my collection is going to change, no. But there is one particular shoe that is making me think. So that shoe I will show up now is the 180 Nike Air Max. So the Nike Air Max 180. This shoe, I love the colourway. I love it. I love that red and blue. I really love the colourway. And I also, what gets me is the fact that it's kind of epitomises my youth right there. You know, it reminds me of when I was at school. Just so much about it brings a lot of memories back for me. And obviously the historical point to it, obviously Tinker Hatfield had a big, you know, input in the shoe. And I am really tempted, and I know they are sitting in some stores. And the price point isn't too bad either, it's like 100 quid or something. Could be the next one on the list. And the first runner in my collection since I was at school. Yeah, it will be. Because my oldest shoe in that collection up there is probably 2002. So, you know, prior to that, so I'm going to say, yeah, probably the, you know, the early 90s is the last time I had running shoes. So it could be a nice shoe to, you know, sort of do your day-to-day in, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, you're wondering why I've got my jacket on. I'm on my way out. I'm on my way to my friend's mum and dad's to help out for a couple of hours. So that kind of brings me on to my next point. So just keeping on the kind of sneaker theme. So Nike Air Max Day was yesterday, right? And obviously predominantly that is an American thing, but I like it. I like it. There are American things that have come over to the UK that I'm not keen on, Halloween being one of them. But this I like. And I know it's kind of, it's you know, online, when you look at the sneaker stores online, like Size, the UK sneaker stores, Offspring, they are sort of celebrating it as well. But I like it, and I also think that more should be made of the different types of shoes that are out there for sneaker enthusiasts. So, you know, why is there not like a Nike Dunk Day or a, you know, Is there a Jordan Day? Let me know in the comments if you know. Just that kind of thing. I think there should be more made of it. I know when Michael Jordan had his birthday just gone, you know, it was around in social media. So I might have missed something along the way. Let me know, as I say, if there is a Jordan 1 day, or I don't know. I mean, if you went like that, you could go on forever, couldn't you, with the Jordans? But I just think there should be more made of different shoes, and I do like it. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a positive thing in a quite miserable world that we live in, really. So why not celebrate these things? Our hobbies, our interests, celebrate them. Let's be positive about it. So I think we need to have more of that in the UK. And why not, you know, converse with sneaker stores over in the States. Let's have, or just a one whole big sneaker day. Why not? You know? Let me know what you think. But also, just talking about positive things in a miserable world and all that kind of thing. Loneliness. I just want to touch on loneliness. So, there's been a lot of things in the media about loneliness recently. And obviously we're talking about mental health a lot over here. I don't know what it's like in the States, but you know, it is becoming more to the forefront, which is brilliant and so long overdue. But they do talk about loneliness in a kind of a, they mention it in sort of like an older person's life, you know, the elderly suffer from loneliness. You know, if say for example their husband or their wife or whatever has passed away and they're left on their own and they don't have a lot of family, and people talk about that. And I have actually thought about volunteering in that sense, where you literally go and sit with people, chat with them. They could be the only person you see weekly, you know, for weeks on end. So I have thought about doing some of that. But what I wanted to touch on was, I think it's very understated that it's not really an age thing. You know, so like for example in my life, I do get like that sometimes because, you know, I don't have a husband or a boyfriend, and obviously I'm living with my parents at the moment, and you know, they have their life, and so they should, you know. And I don't see my friends every single day, and so I can go weeks without seeing them. I do speak to them on the phone a lot. Sometimes it does get to me, and I kind of think it would be so nice to have that partner to share stuff with, to just have a cuddle with, you know. And I'm not talking like, you know, I'm talking literally sitting on the sofa at night watching a film and just having that closeness with somebody. And I have to say, it does get to me. It really does get to me. And as I said on the live last night, we were chatting to, you know, some of you guys, and thank you for that. And that actually warms my heart in a way, because I get some nice comments from people, and it is really, you don't know how much it means to me, all that, because I am quite a huggy person, and that doesn't happen very often these days, you know. I'm quite an affectionate person, and obviously you know about this now. I've had quite a lot of insecurities and, you know, low confidence and low self-esteem, blah blah blah. So it is nice to sort of hear nice things about you. I mean, who doesn't? I challenge anybody to sort of say that they're not bothered if they don't get a nice compliment, or they don't get nice words said about them. And I'm not going to, as you know, I'm very honest, and I just speak my mind, and that means so much to me. So I just wanted to know what you thought. You know, do you suffer from loneliness? Not on a regular basis necessarily, or on a regular basis, but Do you suffer from it? And how do you cope with it? What sort of coping mechanisms do you have for that? Because I'm interested to know, you know, and we can help each other here. I try to keep myself busy. Keeping busy, as I've said with this channel, really helps, because I love putting content out for you guys, and I love hearing your thoughts, you know, because your opinions count to me. So this is a really good thing for me just to do. I mean, do you have hobbies? What are your hobbies? Obviously we know what we have in common, which is, you know, streetwear, fashion, kicks, Supreme, blah blah blah. But you know, what other things do you do? So yeah, let me know in the comments, because I really want to know. I think it'd be good to have a chat about this. Anyway, right, what is the time? I must go. But listen, thank you ever so much again. Get entering the giveaway, because you guys deserve it. And don't worry if you don't win this one, there will be more, especially as the channel grows. So thank you again. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you so much. All About Nat is out. Keep it real, and I'll see you on the next one.